after I said it was my treat.
Sneaky.
I don't see my sister and her family very often, so when I do, I tend to splurge on them. I'm child-free for now and for the foreseeable future, but probably not forever. I took her family out for dinner and I said it was my treat. So it was my sister, her husband, his mom who lives with them, myself, and 3 kids ages 15, 12, and 10. I took them out to a steak place in their city I always wanted to try. My 15-year-old nephew looks at the menu and says he wants the tomahawk steak. I said it was 3 pounds of meat plus 3 full sides and he should probably pick something smaller. My brother-in-law says his kid can eat it all and I said it was my treat and that I'm trying to cheap out. It's $190 for the steak. Oh god, I feel like we've talked about this recently. If someone says it's my treat, that is not your go-ahead to order like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. Well, you said you would pay for it, so let me just rack up this tab. Nah, cheap out, eh? I said fine, but if he doesn't eat it all, then you have to pay for it. He agreed. Good point. We order, and the waiter tells us the tomahawk steak is usually shared between several people since it comes with 3 shareable portions of sides as well. I feel like I know where this is going, don't you?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I asked my brother-in-law if he's sure. He looks at the kid and smiles and says no problem. We order, and when the food came out, the tomahawk steak and sides took up almost half the table. The kid finished less than a quarter of the steak and only a little bit of the sides. When the bill came, I asked to pay for 7 meals, all the drinks, and all the tip. The tomahawk steak went on a separate bill for my brother-in-law, right? Because that's what you agreed. You kind of made a bet over it. You double-checked. And he agreed too.
Deal with it.
He paid with ill grace. My sister said he used the budget that they had earmarked to take the family to see the new Spider-Man movie.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So you dipped into your, like, savings? Like, why didn't you just get a smaller steak? Like, I don't...
No.
I felt bad, but I think that he was an a-hole to try and waste my money. I mean, you could always take it home, too. He thinks I'm an a**hole for following through and making him pay for something that mostly went to waste. But you told him that it would go to waste, and he's surprised that it went to waste? Not only that, the waiter also told him that it would go to waste. Yes, they took the leftovers home. Okay, they essentially got meals for probably, like, at least another day or 2, and they wanted you to pay for that? Nah, man. No. But he thought you were dumb. Not the a-hole. My treat does not mean abuse my generosity. That's what's up. It would have been one thing if the teen had actually eaten the entire thing, right? But he didn't. You said if he eats it all, I'll pay. If not, you pay. Good for sticking to that. Not the a-hole. This 100%. But I think this would have been my last my treat meal, especially since they tried to take advantage of you. Yeah, and called you cheap when you didn't want to pay for a $190 steak that nobody could finish. To be honest, OP, your sis and brother-in-law are the biggest a-holes here, and your sis is the bigger one in this group. If I were you, sister would get an earful after this because my own sister didn't shut down her kid in the first place and thought it was okay to use her sibling as an ATM. That's a good point. I feel like there were a lot of people at this dinner table who didn't speak up or say anything and just were like, oh, it's fine, he'll just pay for it. That's not fair. I would really reconsider treating them again.